Okay, hello. Here we go. What are we on? Episode 8? 9. 9. Episode 9 of my solo Dungeons and Dragons BECMI hex crawl world building campaign, I guess. So, I've already kind of reconnected the dice here. This is getting a little quicker to figure it as we go along. I've managed to be able to pull the D20 apart quicker. Maybe it's just because it needs a little bit of wear. So I've already been testing the dice. Should come up as a 4 there. And that should come up as an 8. Why did that? I don't know. Whatever. Sometimes I think it just jostles a little bit, and it thinks that I rolled the dice. So, when we last left off here, the party had returned to Port Cirric. I don't think I quite finished with our adventure lists. So, we've got a few things here I need to take a look. So, we still got... I don't think the characters list has changed at all. I don't think we really added any new NPCs. We added a new PC. Recruit additional party members. I think we could still recruit one or two more. We need to return Martha's belongings to her family. We need to find the fish people there. Berham still wants to avenge Eggle's death and kind of bring his body back for proper burial. That's become a bit of a problem because we now do not have any idea what happened to Eggle's body. Recruit Ernesto's apprentice. That's complete. Yay, we completed a thread. Awesome. Okay. I really kind of wanted to get it. I really kind of want to get into some fighting and some dungeon creation. So I think we need something to do around Port Cirric here. I'm thinking the party has returned to Port Cirric. I should probably put in my dates here. We have a 3-person party. I'm thinking this is not quite ready for to go after the fish people. And the roads can be rather dangerous, as we've discovered. Random rolls for wandering monster encounters are also a bitch. And I'm thinking, what does Berham want to focus on here? I'm thinking he believes that the party needs to be stronger before it sets out onto the road looking for the fish people. So I think they're going to spend a few days continuing to do things around town. So I'll just call the scene to doing stuff around town. So that's pretty goofy, but that's what it is. Like I said, when I started this, my intention was not to really kind of have traditional mythic scenes, but more I'll end the scene when it kind of feels like we've moved on to something different, but completely. For instance, I would think that I would probably run possibly a dungeon, or at least several rooms of a dungeon as a single scene, even though it might be multiple combats and multiple sessions. I think I've kind of done a little bit of both, doing it kind of traditional mythic. Oh, the scene feels like it's a good place to fade to black. New scene. Versus we kind of just spend time doing things until I finally hit a point where I'm like, yeah, okay, I think the scene's over. So I'm just going to keep doing things as I'm going along. Even though I'm posting these publicly, putting the videos out there on YouTube, and I guess I kind of address the viewer through the camera. I do that in part because this helps me to kind of focus and make it a little more real. I know some people play solo RPGs just by doing it all in their head. I've been play. It's 2024 as I'm doing this. May 6th actually, 2024, and I've been playing RPGs starting with D&D since the summer of 1987. So I mean, I have a few things that are set in my ways, I guess, and that to me a role-playing game is a social thing. With as a solitaire endeavor though, there's nobody to be social with, so I'm being social with the camera, or I guess in a sense the camera and the virtual viewers that probably don't actually really exist. I think all the views on this have probably just been me looking at my own videos, making sure that the sound went through. But anyway, regardless, I'm thinking, like, anyway, kind of like with my Edge of the Empire campaign, I say that I'm doing this for myself. My goal is to kind of have a little bit of fun. And if that means I do things a little weird, or it is really not entertaining for other people to watch, well, sorry, so be it. If you've found the channel and you're like, what the fuck is this guy doing? My apologies. This is, and I also make lots of stupid faces like that. So, our episode 9, the party settles into a few nights at the Lone Rose Inn with Rowan bunking with Berham. Keeping in mind that, of course, really our the only person left really with any attachment to the Lone Rose Inn is Berham. The other party members have died. So Anna doesn't really owe anything to the other party members, but she's probably okay with kind of helping Berham out, as long as it's not affecting her business too much. In fact, I'm just going to say that so Anna offers the room for free, kind of in respect for the for Berham and the and his losses. Basically, so two people have died now, and just even in the last several days, right? First we had our fighter in the party. We could really use another fighter, actually. First we had the fighter in the party who died to a giant rat in the Lone Rose Inn's basement, and then we had poor Eggle who died on the road to try to recruit Ernesto's apprentice. Thankfully, we've picked up others. Now, I've been very hard on myself about recruiting members here. So, kind of, I want to try to recruit more members here, and I think I'm going to just hand wave it that Berham spends the next few days trying to recruit additional party members. And I'm not going to leave this to the fates. I'm just going to say, and he finds one other adventurer in town willing to join the party. At which point, we are going to add some additional dice here. Right. I do kind of like these. They're not perfect. Well, they're kind of cool. So, who is our new party member? I'm gonna kind of move these here. I am going to start. We are going to roll up a new party member again, so that we will bring our party to 4. Leocadia, Rowan, Berham. So far we got Thief, Magic User, Cleric. All level 1. We are going to very simply add a character here. We are going to worry about the name later. Level 1, but to begin with, we are going to... Okay, let's give this a shot here. I want to see how well this works for rolling up this character. So, we're going to roll 3d6 at once. I think it should just kind of add them all. Whoa, nice! And we probably have our... Oops. Probably have our fighter right there. Intelligence. It's a 9. Alright. Wisdom. That's not bad. That's 11. It's a little slow to respond. Dexterity. Yeah, okay, well, you know. It's still taking time, but it is 8. And I'm going to... Okay, since it's like, oh, but it is an 8, so 4, a 3, and a 1. I'm going to roll for Charisma, or sorry, Constitution while we're at it here. Though we seem to have some connecting issues here. Constitution. Okay, well that actually rolled up as 2 5s and a 6 for 16, and I'm keeping that. And we will roll. Okay, 31. Okay, no, now it's just getting confused. So I'll roll that charisma on its own again here. So 11 for our charisma. Okay, so we have the beginnings of a character here. I'm just going to pause here for a little while. Hey, okay, here we go again. Sorry, let's see here. So I rolled up our ability scores. We're definitely going to be going with a warrior of some sort. I think we can afford to lose 2 points in wisdom to gain the 1 in strength. So we know we're going to be going with fighter. We can turn maybe to our dice to determine what's going to be going on here. So is the fighter a male? So we're just going to go on 50-50 here, but we have a chaos factor of 3, which actually I think the first time I've ever seen a chaos factor of 3. So really the 50-50 is a 25% chance that it's male. 49. Nope. Female. 162 centimeters and say 65 kilos. Lots of muscle in there. We'll figure out maybe some of the rest of this, but alignment, let's go with neutral, because I'm thinking a little more common tongue and the neutral. Prime requisite, of course, strength here, and that's going to be the 10% adjustment. So XP next level for a fighter is 2,000. There we go. I'm pretty sure with the 17, that's the 10% adjustment. So. What do we got here? We need to roll for hit points. So we'll come over to our combat here. We get a D8, but we have Constitution bonus of +2. That is good. So a D8 +2. That's not great, but it'll do. 5 hit points in total, maximum. We start off, of course, with a THACO 19. we'll roll for our cash. 3d6 times 10. So 140 gold pieces to put into this. So what do we got here? So 140 gold pieces. Really should just kind of break down a few like real basic kits for new characters, so we don't go through this each time. Here's a bunch of here's all the shit that they're going to need right off the bat. Yeah, let's just show all right. Hello, show all. Warn. Gonna need a backpack. Let's fix that right off the bat. Quantity of 1. Encumbrance for a backpack. A backpack itself is 20, and it costs 5 gold. But you know what? I'm going to come back to this. I'm just going to kind of end this tonight. And I will kind of go through and create, basically build out the inventory and come back to this probably tomorrow. So really not much to happen for this evening, I'm afraid. But that's okay. I really kind of want to just get the party together so that we can start going on adventures. All right, take it easy.